welcome back to another video. Today's video we are going over the brand new Buff Bunny collection, the Genesis collection. And this collection is so important to me because I do feel like it's one of my favorite collections that Buff Bunny has come out with so far, me being on the team for over a year now. And I did get the chance to shoot the campaign in Houston with the Buff Bunny team. And I will say just getting that closer experience with the team has made me feel like closer with the team and just appreciate all their hard work and everything they do, especially getting to see the products beforehand. As soon as the influencer PDF came out, I was like, I know what I want. I know exactly what I want. And we did have some delays, so I actually did not get a few pieces that I wish I would have gotten, but I am going to go over them with pictures that I have from shooting the campaign, just so that you guys can get a little more insight on those pieces, even though I don't have them in my hands to show you. So let's get right into it. I usually do like buy sports bras and buy leggings, like buy bottoms, but I'm gonna go buy like sets or buy like fabrics, if that makes sense. First set, have the little like receipt paper because it says what it's called. I want to go over the Airbrush set in bone. I did wear this one on set. I will say out of the whole collection, this is probably my least favorite. So starting off strong, I know. I will insert, someone commented on one of my other hauls to insert like the actual PDF of like all the colors that these range in and the fabrics and everything. So I'm just gonna put that on the screen for you guys to see. It almost reminds me of like, and this is so weird, but like a thin wetsuit material. And I know that that's like so far off. I don't know. First, let's go over the bra. So I do like the bra much better than the legging. This style bra is like so cute. Love the cut of it. It has a deeper V cut, but it's not like super deep to where you have tons of cleavage. It is a V, but like just like this top, like it stops at a good point. Not a super accentuated V. We have these little details. It almost feels like tape, like pieces of tape. I don't know, and ignore my fake tan hands, it's that season. Like even the back, like it kind of just looks like, and it feels like a thick tape. I don't know what I'm trying to explain. I think the bra is totally worth it. The bra is definitely a winner style for me. Minimal back. I like that it's nice and thin, shows off the back gains. The straps go into like a double strap. I think it's a super unique bra. And I love this bone color because I can see myself pairing this bone with like different leggings and things like that. And with sports bras, I do usually go for more neutral colors so that I can pair it with like other colored leggings, if that makes sense. Like I can wear this with blue, with purple, with pink, with green, black. Like I can wear this with any color leggings. So this is definitely a staple bra for me. Has removable padding, which is always my go-to. Getting into the leggings. So the Airbrush leggings. Like I don't know if you can see how this moves. Like it's giving like this waistband, not as much as a sports bra. This waistband is giving like a wetsuit, like neoprene. I don't know, but like very thin. Like it's a very thin waistband. It's a very interesting fabric that I've never felt on a legging before. And I will say when I first put these on, I was not a fan at all. But then once I wore them a little bit and I tried my actual, a better size, I did like them more, but they're still not my favorite legging just because this is not my style. If you like more compression, these would be a great legging to try out. We have that tape detailing all the way down the waistband. And we have the Buff Bunny logo on the back. V on the back side, and then we have one of the pieces of tape going all the way down the leg. I'm not sure what this inseam is, but I feel like it is a bit shorter than usual. Don't know. I will put it on the screen just to make sure because I'm not sure what the inseam is. She's just not as flattering on the glutes as other leggings because she is a higher compression. I feel a little more like smushed. A great legging overall, but just not my preferred style. But I love this color. And I don't know if it's squat proof. I will include a video of me squatting, and I think I'm gonna start doing the sticker test that Bailey Stewart I originally saw from, just so you guys can see if it's actually squat proof. Because I always wear a neutral thong, but for those who don't and are curious if it's actually squat proof, that would be helpful. So I'm gonna start doing that. Okay, then let's get into BBL. So we have the BBL seamless short, which is a 5-inch inseam in Moody Blue, and then we have a BBL seamless legging in Pistachio. When BBL first came out, big fan. I did not love the contour. I don't love contour on any leggings. It's just, I'm not a fan. I feel like with my glutes, it's never in the right spot. And I feel like you can never put it in the right spot because everybody is shaped so differently. So I've seen girls wearing these, especially the updated fits, this collection, and they lay in the perfect spot. But for me, they do not. But they slay. So if we just took away the contour, I would love these. But anyways, so first, let's go over the leggings. So this is the pistachio color. I love this color with my whole heart. I really do, but I don't think she's squat proof. I don't. But if you wore nude underwear, you could get away with it. So just being honest, we have the ribbed waistband with the little lighter color on the top, little detail, the minimal Buff Bunny logo. We have the V seam on the back. And then I do, compared to the last BBL, I do think that this was shortened so that the seam goes between the cheeks easier, if that makes sense, so you don't have to like hike it. But in a way, I have seen, especially on like the campaign set and seeing other athletes in it, because of this shortened, it can give you a little more accentuation, not in the camel toe, but just in the V, which I don't have a problem with because like I'm a girl. This is what I got. But some people may not like that look. So, and I do know that it fits everybody so differently. So I do think they're worth trying out for sure. But if you are hesitant about that, maybe pause. And then also we kept the contour seam, but what's different from the last BBL is that it's not a marl anymore. These are like pretty opaque colors. There might be a little bit of marl, but it's more of an opaque color. The contour is still there. You can kind of see it. But when I was on set, they gave me an extra small. And I was like, ooh, I think I'm gonna be a small in these. And they're like, just try it on, we'll see. So I had the shorts on, which are these. They were a bit smaller because they're an extra small. And I was wearing an extra small and like other stuff too, and it worked because I'm always fluctuating between. And I feel like when I size down, the glute contour can get sheer because it is like a netted material. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, beautiful. See that? The contour seam is netted. So I wouldn't size down because especially with the glute contour, because it sits higher on my cheeks, and then it was like if I bent over or like stretched the fabric, it was sheer because the contour isn't sitting under my cheeks. So I love BBL and they're so accentuating and they make the glutes look so good. But there is a few things to look out for. So, but as far as the 5-inch shorts, any short that is this length is going to either they don't roll, they just kind of bunch up as I'm like wearing them. But I do like this length. I don't think that she's like too booty short versus like my Amplify, because like those are so much thinner. I do get some rolling so that they're like super booty short, but these are a great length. Love the Moody Blue. I do think that you have a better chance of these being squat proof rather than the Pistachio because the Pistachio is significantly lighter. But I went with a small because the glute contour sits at a better point rather than it being like on my cheek and it just being stretched and sheer. So I went with true to size, and I would say these are more of a mid-rise. These are definitely not high-rise, especially because they shortened not so much the waistband but like this width. So I would say she's more of a mid-rise too, which you guys will see when I try them on. Then let's go over these Scoop seamless sports bras. So I got Moody Blue, and I did wear a size small on the campaign, and I felt like just because welcome welcome to the party. Because I am part of the itty bitty titty committee, I was wearing a small and I did feel like it was a little large on me. So we went with an extra small, and I do think that this fits so much better. So like, look at the stretch. The stretch is insane. So if you are in between sizes and you have a smaller chest, I would size down because I'm always in between a small and extra small. I never know which one I am, but with this fabric, it's so stretchy. Could go with an extra small and be comfortable. So it's this ribbed material. She's so comfortable, has no wires, no digging in, amazing stretch, squarish neckline, which I think this neckline is like the most flattering neckline on like everybody. I think that it's very versatile. And then we have the minimal logo on this side, and then again I will show all the colors that these come in, but these pair beautifully with the BBL bottoms. I have a cute little picture of me and Lori wearing, she's wearing pistachio and I'm wearing moody blue, and we slayed. But yeah, these bras I think are so underrated, and they're just comfortable because there's nothing digging in, there's nothing too tight, like it's so stretchy. And I do find that the back, you can see the top is right there, the back does scoop down, so shows the back gains. Removable padding too, so it's a win in my book. Okay, then we have the collagen set, and I did not think I was gonna be as much as a fan as I am with this set, because I don't think I would have gotten this one if I wasn't on the campaign and got a little sneak peek and got to wear it, because this fabric is unlike any fabric that Buff Bunny has come out with. I mean, that's a lie. It's very similar to, like, I would say it's between, it's kind of like silky on the inside and the outside is more cozy, more brushed. It's a little more slick than like Legacy. I'm wearing the Foxy Flares right now and it's definitely more slick, but I will put what the fabric, exact fabric is. This is in the color Cold Brew. Miss Cold Brew, you are stunning. So waistband doesn't have any seam, no seam on the top. We are good. Little seams on the sides going all the way down the leg. From here back on the back side of the waistband, there's a seam at the top, and then there's the minimal logo. The contour on the bum is a little more accentuated. It's giving like a heart shape rather than just the usual V. It goes like up and over, kind of like an M, which is so flattering because it keeps going all the way down, and the seam goes all the way down the front, and then you can see where these seams meet. This is the back side and then the front side seam, and then we have a tiny bit of a V in the front. These are just so flattering, and paired with the matching top, insane. Insane. The color is actually nuts because in the way that it's called Cold Brew, like that is so cute. But the matching top is so flattering. I was in between a small and an extra small, and I did get a small, and I feel like I could have done an extra small, but I feel like an extra small would have dug into me just a bit. So the back is a racer back, but it's nice and thin, so it's very flattering on the back gains. And then you can see it keeps going down with the small logo, but then there's like seams going down, but it stays like straight across, if that makes sense. And then a little bit of a V-neck, which this neckline is so flattering because it's not just a scoop neck and it's not just like a V, it's in between there. And again, as Buff Bunny always does, it's nice and wide, so you're getting that armpit coverage, which she does in almost every bra. So very flattering on every body type. And then we have this nice thick seam that's like giving an underwire look, but it's much comfier than underwire because it is a seam, not actual wire. And then this bottom band is a different material rather than like the soft legging and top material. It's giving that same neoprene feel, like thick tape, if you get me. And that snatches you. So it's like in the perfect spot. It's like a little band, super flattering top, and it's a longer line. So if you like the longer line sports bras, this is for you. Removable padding, beautiful. Everybody say hi to Millie. Last set that we have that I'm going to show before I go over the other pieces that I don't have in my hand is the Heather set. Excuse you, ma'am. Okay, so we have the Dream Heathered Sports Bra in Heather Gray and the Dream Heathered Legging. I got a size small. Tons of athletes are saying that this runs small, and I do agree, but I wouldn't size up. So you are getting a more compressive feel, but I feel like if you size up, it wouldn't fit how it's supposed to. So this is more of a mid-rise legging. Give it a chance because a lot of people are knocking it and I actually love these. So I do love that it's more of a mid-rise. The fabric is insane. So it's like, it's much softer. It's not slick. It's giving like a heathered material. So I can't really explain it, but I'll put the exact like percentages of things. Wow, she's really just going at it. Really? So I have been dying for a gray set from Buff Bunny like this, so she answered my prayers. But overall, we have the V. I think is very flattering. I do feel like the band is pretty compressive, but not to the point where I feel like I'm having like a ton of spillage. Like it's not like squeezing me, but it is a bit compressive. So, and it is mid-rise. So if you are not a mid-rise legging girl, you like the more coverage on the waistband, I would skip out on this. But I am a mid-rise girly. I feel like it just flatters me more, especially with the matching bra because it is shorter line, but also tall girlies, what you need to look out for is the inseam because I know that this one is a bit shorter than the usual. I will put the exact inseam on the screen, but I am 5'4", so this one passes for me. And this set paired with the Scrunch socks and New Balances, and a headband, it's just so cozy. It's just such a cute set and this color is insane. So it's only coming in the heathered gray as well. Have the minimal logo on the back. It's a very simple to the point legging. We have the slight V in the front and just so overall flattering. I say stay true to size and just know that it might be a little more compressive, but as you can see in the try on haul, like it is flattering. And the mid-rise is just everything a mid-rise girl dreams of. One thing I will say with these is that I have to wear more durable underwear. Like these are just a thicker underwear because if I wear a seamless underwear like this, camel toe city. I don't think I've ever had worse camel toe than wearing these leggings with a seamless underwear. These are thicker materials, so you really can't see a ton of crazy lines. And with a thicker underwear, we're good. She slays. Come on now. Come on. So moving on to the bra, same kind of cut as the Airbrush sports bra, but a little deeper cut. So I did see a lot of athletes that are wish I was a part of your committee. Maybe one day I will be. I was seeing some cleavage. I was seeing a lot of cleavage and I love it. I love that. But if you are not a cleavage girly and you have the cleavage to cleave, ew, range, that sounded terrible. Be aware of that in this top. So we do have adjustable straps, so you can adjust that to your liking, but I just know that the cut is rather open and it is a shorter line bra. It goes thinner on the back. We have, look at that scoop. Beautiful. Literally beautiful. Gosh, her sports bras have just been on point lately. On top of it. I will say that these seams are pretty intense. So as I've said before, sometimes I feel like this part of the bra, I could be an extra small, like the cup size, but the waistband, I am a small. Because if I got an extra small, this waistband would absolutely cut into me. So I would say stay true to size. There is a little seam on the side there going across. She's so especially on the itty bitty titty committee. Especially, Heidi, you're saving lives out here. So good. Paired together, so good. I know a lot of people are skeptical about this set, but I myself am a huge fan and I think it's worth a try. Okay, then I want to get into the bodysuit. So I have a few pictures in the different bodysuits. I only have pictures in the two pinker colors. I don't have any pictures in the black or the cold brew. They slay so hard, but there is a few things to look out for because bodysuits bodysuits are hard to nail it right on the dot because it's just hard to fit a bodysuit to every body type. I'm just gonna go over it. So the front has like an underwire look, but it's just a seam. And then there's like a corset kind of look with seams going down the tummy. And then there's a seam ending the corset look into like the legging part of things. It is a halter, and then on the back it crisscrosses, and then game changer, there's a strap across. So you can tighten this strap that goes across so that it's almost like your bra waistband can tighten. So you're getting support pulled right here and at the base of your waist, bra. Just right here is getting sucked in. So it gives so much more support with that crossing strap. And then you can also tighten the halter straps as well. And then what my favorite part of this bodysuit is that it goes nice and low and it goes into a V. So I did find a few times when I was wearing it, I wore an extra small, a small, and a medium. And I have stuff to say about sizing on all three. I personally sized down. I put the small on at first. In that V, that part of the bodysuit was kind of gapping on me just because I feel like, I don't know if it's because I have a longer torso, and so it was kind of like gapping rather than like snugging, like fitting. It was like at the very bottom where the V is, it was gapping between like my glutes because it goes like my lower back and then my glutes, right? So instead of it like shaping that, it was kind of like just getting pulled from the top. So it was kind of gapping in my lower back and not like suctioning my lower back so that it wasn't flattering this way. It was kind of giving straight. But the under, very flattering. Am I making sense? I feel like I have a whiteboard and I'm like, I need to draw the diagram. But once I put on the extra small, that did fix the problem a little bit. Yes, that's one thing to look out for. It could give you a little bit of gapping on the lower back. But I did find sizing down helped that as much as possible. And once I sized down, I felt so much more confident. I felt like it snatched me in all the right places. All of the different seams are so flattering. I was just looking in the mirror, like there are so many different ways I could style this, and the material is definitely like slicker. It's not new braid, like it's like a more spandexy nylon. It's giving more of a nylon, like slicker feel. Medium was way too big on me, and actually in some of the campaign shots I am wearing the medium because someone else took my size and they only had a medium left over. So in some of them, if you see a little bunching on the bottom, it's because I'm wearing the wrong size. My normal size would be an extra small, and if you do have a similar body type to me, or if you would like this bodysuit to snatch you in all the right places, I would think about sizing down because it worked for me. That is all the info I can give you guys on that, and just share pictures. If you guys have any more questions on not just the bodysuits but any of the pieces, leave them down below in the description and I'll get back to you before the launch date. The launch date is on January 6th, 11 a.m. PST. And really quick, they are coming out with these scrunch socks. There is the cooler tone pack with gray, black, and white, and then there is the neutral pack with the other colors. And at first I was not the biggest fan of the scrunch socks because I already have minor kinkles. I do. I hate to point it out, but I do. And I felt like the scrunch socks like didn't look flattering on me. But then once we were on the campaign and they kept putting me in like the different colors, and especially paired with the bodysuit, these neutral ones paired with the neutral color bodysuits, my New Balances, so good. So they definitely grew on me, and I can say after the super long campaign and the super long shooting day, those socks were the most comfortable socks I own. In my whole entire sock drawer, these scrunch socks are the most comfortable. It's like they're thick, but they're not like winter thick where like feet would get like super hot and sweaty. Like they're not that material. It's like a sweater. Like it's literally like a little sweater. Sweater socks. Definitely think one of these packs would be worth it. If you don't want to spend crazy money, I would get either the grayscale or the neutral, depending on if you wear like more cooler tone clothes or more warm tone. Worth it. And I did not say that in past launches of the white ones, but these ones, worth it. Okay, but that was everything. I hope that this helps you guys decide what you want to get from the launch. And if you guys do decide to get anything from the launch, feel free to use my code Maddie. It will save you money and support me. If you do use my code, please tell me so I can thank you. Use my code, save your money on this new launch, and get ready to slay because these pieces are nuts and the color palette is my favorite. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.